Oh, I just hit record because I thought you were gonna say something smart.
I'm giving all I got. I'm giving right now. I'm giving all I got. I'm giving right now. I'm giving all I got.
Starting route to Half Dome. Proceed to the route.
Arrival time.
5 a.m. on the dot.
5 a.m. on the dot. Get your rest, sweetie.
We're supposed to start hiking at 4.
I think we could chalk this up as one of the most ridiculous things we thought we could ever do.
We can do this.
Yeah, it's just gonna suck.
Morning. You boys ready or what?
No. Morning. Here's the thing y'all gotta know. I program my shit. So this morning I was gonna wake up and not do a damn thing. And so
that's what
when
I
you
thought
when you
too.
call when you call 9 o'clock, hey boys, come help me clean out the truck. I can't. Physically I can't. Mentally I can't either because I'm in a whole different spectrum of life right now, bro. The spectrum of life right now, bro.
Okay, so let me fill you in on really what's about to go down. Today is Saturday. It's 10 a.m. We have a full day of work. We're in Folsom. We're driving out to Oakland, which is a 2-hour drive. Work a full day, probably until about 10 o'clock if we're lucky, probably closer to midnight. Then we're gonna go from Oakland, straight out of work, go from Oakland to Manteca, which is about an hour and a half, drop our cars off because we all need our individual cars for work. Then we're gonna mob up in the truck from Manteca all the way out to the gate of Yosemite, which is total about 4.5 hours from Oakland to Yosemite, 4 hours, something like that. And then sleep if there's any time, depends how late we get out. Then we're gonna wake up, get out, hit Half Dome about 5 a.m., hike the whole thing, come back down. It's about a 10 to 14 hour hike. It's 14 miles. Come back down. That night, we're gonna leave to Manteca, then pick up the cars and drive all the way back to Folsom, which in total is about a 4-hour trip, just to get hammered on Monday with more work. Monday starts the busiest season of work for us. So it's gonna be a ridiculous, just like zero sleep, stupid hike. Like, it's gonna get crazy. I don't know what's about to happen. I feel great right now, the smiling, my energy's up. It's game day, we got the game day orange on, I feel good. But here in about 18 hours, I bet my demeanor is a little bit different. Quick update, it's 8:40. I'm going to my 3rd job of the day, and I'll probably have another one after this. I just don't see much sleep happening tonight. It's now midnight, 12:15, and we haven't even gotten together to leave Oakland yet.
Almost 2 in the morning.
Let's introduce the crew. We got the coldest man alive, Hunter Anderson.
They appreciate the intro.
Jet in the background eating a salad, bro. Put that fork down and eat it with your hand, bro. Hey, blonde Jesus.
I gotta disinfect my hands real quick. They hella dirty.
That's Anthony, he's my little brother. We're just gonna be driving down the highway with people in the back right here. Jet, you're first. Let's see what these guys think back here. Tell me I don't feel comfortable, bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was knocking it. It's actually pretty nice.
I'm trying to tell you. 2 hours and 50 minutes to Half Dome, baby. Let the journey continue. What did you say a second ago?
This is the dumbest thing we've ever done.
This is how a bell pepper is supposed to be eaten. I don't care what nobody says.
Shining in the dark without my bright side. Wanna see your image like an icon. Couldn't even see it with the lights on. Had to try and get you with a Nikon.
Good morning, we are here. Let's go see how the boys in the back fared. Well, boys,
What's up? Dude, I got pee so bad.
how'd y'all make it?
We made it good. Yeah, I slept like the whole trip pretty much.
I will say though, those rumble strips are crazy. That register
I bet.
like a 10 on the
I can
Richter
imagine.
scale.
It's gonna happen. Y'all gonna have to take it as a massage,
good,
bro.
bro.
Good morning, Yosemite. Let's put a timestamp. 5:40 a.m. 0 sleep.
I'm tired, bro.
Get this action shots early morning.
Okay, warm it up.
Got IDs, water, Tylenol. I got a little Advil in there.
A bunch of good-looking guys.
Coffee. Check. Coffee.
Oh, dude, this is a weird material.
Hey, do any of y'all got a pocket knife?
Yeah.
Do you really? Yeah. Can we borrow it?
Oh, shit.
These are going in the trash anyways. You're the MVP of the day already, and it's only 6 a.m. Well, we'll see you guys on and off all day. We're about 0.3 miles in. The beginning of this hike is pretty savage on Mist Trail. It's heavy incline, and then you get to the steps, and then it's also heavy incline. And then you take a break at the waterfall to eat some food and recoup and have some conversation, because for the last hour and a half, everyone's been silent. I do strongly recommend grinding through this first part, because the more time you waste here at the beginning, you're gonna regret it at the top. So we're on the Mist Trail with all the steps leading up to the waterfall, which right now is running super low. It's August 30th. In the spring and in the summertime, you would literally be getting rained on right here from the wind coming off the waterfall, but because the water is so low, it's not even close. I'm dripping like a 40-year-old man speed walking on the treadmill. How you boys hanging? Perfect. Okay, so I'm just holding up the line, okay. Look at my man Jet here posing. Hey, take a photo of me, bruh. That moment right there, drinking water, was the last moment of peace for my entire hike. It was done. After that, it was over. Mentally, I collapsed. The reason I'm interjecting here in this video with my freshly shaven, a couple days old face, the skin taper fade, is because I don't have any more video of that hike. I mentally fell apart. What happened was, we all packed our bags, right? And my brother, to make a long story short, my brother thought that when I told him to put water in the bag, and when I told him to pack water, the water that I was telling him was ours. To him, in his mind. To me, it was mine. I was telling him, hey, grab my water, put it in your bag, because you got a little extra space. But he thought the water that I packed for me was for us. So we had half of the amount of water that we were supposed to have. And the amount we were supposed to have wasn't even enough for the day. So once I found out that he didn't bring any of his own water, I lost it mentally. I shut down. Now I'm telling you this because Freaky Friday is about growing, right? It's about growing outside of your comfort zone. And I failed. And that's outside of my comfort zone. And not only that, I did it physically. I hiked the whole thing, didn't sleep at all, drank the coffee, did the hike, did the whole thing, took some dope photos at the top. But mentally, I couldn't withstand. I'm really good. One thing that I'm learning about myself is I'm really good at like putting my own face to the concrete and just grinding, right? Like grinding through hard things in life. But sometimes I'm really bad at, instead of just grinding my face on the concrete, being able to see right behind me a foot back is some carpet that I could still be grinding on, but it wouldn't hurt my face as much. You know what I mean? Like, after my brother told me he didn't bring any water, I was mentally stuck in a place of just anger and I couldn't get out of it. Yeah, I was deprived of sleep. Yeah, I was deprived of food, and there was other things involved, but there's still a mental game being played that I could choose to be angry and hold those emotions, or be like, you know what, stuff happens. Just make this time the best time that you possibly can, because this is an epic hike. You're only gonna be in this experience, this adventure once, and I didn't do that. I failed.
Giving right now. I'm giving all I got. I'm giving right now. I'm giving all I got right now. Just let me.
And even though I failed, in the title of this video, I promised some sick views. So here's some photos that I took at the hike.
I just wanna love you back. Just let me love you. I just wanna love you back. Just let me love
Bang.
you gotta let it go.
Oh, also, don't forget to subscribe, like, do all those things if you feel so inclined. If you enjoy Freaky Friday, let me know in the comments. Let me know something I should do. You think something's uncomfortable? Maybe I do too. Tell me. I'm thinking about like doing ballerina dance or skydiving. Something crazy, you know? Bucket list status.